An anime that contains no nudity and would have done it better than High School DxD will ever do. An anime you can't watch in public. An anime you can't watch with family members. An anime you have to watch alone or with really good friends that are just as rude as you for watching this anime with the excuse of being interested in the show's plot. An anime that lies to the male audience on how well endowed a woman can be in the ratio of 9 to 10 in real life.
I stayed up late on the night before the day everything came to an end.
Like whatever teenager does. Jump scare. 3D animated zombies. Bullshit. There's no way someone can bat a fresh 180-pound zombie unless they're on steroids. He hits the zombie in this shot, but in the next shot, its body's nowhere to be seen.
Are you nuts?
Say what?
No, really, they have plenty of space. Also, as seen before this, they learned the best way to kill them is to destroy the brain, yet knowing this, she attempts to not stab it in the head. The zombie was right next to her on the wall, yet in this shot, he's on the other side of the stairs. He smashes the zombie's head and there's blood all over the wall, yet there's no blood on her. An intro that spoils 20% of the show's existing plot and has 2 title cards and puts a firm footholding on the genre of anime being watched.
You know, we're going to get married one day.
Really? Do you really mean it?
The first semester has just started. How are you ever going to make it through the year?
No lip flaps. And how in the world is he getting that view? The uniform doesn't even pull down much at all in any shot.
Takagi, why do you always diss me like that?
Because I don't like stupid people.
Saya's addicted to stupid people.
What?
Especially those ones who can't admit that they're stupid. I mean, you're pretty stupid, but at least you know you are.
She's dissing him because she hates stupid people that don't know they're stupid, but just said she knows he is stupid. He dies and changes in a matter of seconds while Hisashi takes minutes.
Komuro, you couldn't be happy with just skipping my class?
She was busy writing something in her book, but later you see there's nothing in the book.
People just got killed by the front gate. No bullshit.
Jesus, what's going on?
He just said what was going on.
Here, Ray.
What about you?
I've got a black belt in karate.
That will be useful.
Let's call the police. We'll talk to my father.
School rules are there to be broken, right?
Why doesn't she have a cell phone? Repeat of stagnant characters. In this shot they're behind her, but in the next shot they're gone.
Don't fuck with me! I'm VP of the Martial Arts Club!
While this whole ordeal goes down, Takashi and Hisashi are nowhere to be seen. Head explodes and not a single drop of blood on the characters.
Are you okay?
Son of a bitch just bit me. No big deal.
Yet Takashi won't mention the important detail of how all the PE teachers changed.
So it is just like the movies. They bite you. That's it.
This can't be true. What you see in the movies will never happen.
A zombie show where characters ignore important details and other zombie show / movie cliche.
What's the matter?
And he doesn't instantly attack like the PE teachers did.
Why?
After credits. Also, it fell on my end here, but nonetheless, the title High School of the Dead abbreviated is spelled Hot D.
Do you want to die? Or do you want to live?
Well, that's...
The word he is looking for is rhetorical.
Let's go, chubby.
Saya is addicted to fat people. Also in this scene, Ria is standing behind Takashi, but in this shot, she is nowhere to be seen. He is having a mental flashback of what happened 5 minutes ago.
I was thinking, what the hell is really going on?
That's a straightforward answer.
What's the point of lying about it?
That's not what he was thinking. It was totally a lie.
I know this secret number that he told me not to call unless it's an emergency.
Which she didn't have the idea to use in the last episode.
Daddy, we're at school and there's been...
Hello, Takashi?
T-Mobile coverage. No, really, having T-Mobile coverage is like living in a constant outbreak of an apocalypse. Will any of the characters think of using text or email before it's too late? Hell, characters in Mariah and Nikki did it all the time, so why are characters always so quick to call in shit instead of texting?
My dad... He didn't know that it was me at all.
He did. Her father just said the reason for Takashi to call is because he got her number from Ray.
I know it's against school rules, but do you have your cell phone on you?
I'm a straight-A student. Besides, even if I had one, who would I call?
She has a millionaire family that can, I don't know, get a helicopter and pick him up with armed men. Fucking plot.
There are 130 million people.
Sounds like Japan has a population problem. Russia has 140 million, so imagine a big chunk like that compressed into a little continent like Japan.
I will end your life as painlessly as I can, but I've never killed anyone before.
That's a lie. Screwdrivers are perfect zombie weapons. You see it all the time on The Walking Dead, but not once you'll see any of these characters in this show use them.
You're one of those basement shut-ins, one of those military nerds or gun geeks, aren't you?
You mean American?
Hey you! Are you listening to me?
The fuck happened to the voice actor right there? That sounded like when I do this shit. Shaky camera to make them appear they're moving fast when these are slow zombie types, which ironically are not like the ones in Dawn of the Dead. And they are in a classroom, that's like 20 by 15, she can easily avoid the zombies, but no. Katashi touches Rei's hand for a touching moment, pun intended, in this shot, but in the next shot the hand placement is different.
Behind you!
That's in front of him.
Take that!
Pushing zombies down the stairs with a fire hose gave them all head injuries and killed them.
Look at me. All of these blood stains.
That reflection is inaccurate. A damn minute of this garbage ass crying. Another after credit scene that 80% of the audience will not know about before watching the next episode. Discount CNN.
This unusual and unprecedented biological phenomenon that spread throughout North America has
Blame America first, like CNN.
This is a pandemic. There's nothing we can do.
A pandemic.
It's the outbreak of infectious disease. The entire world is experiencing the same outbreak.
So what, it's some kind of epidemic?
Was he not listening? Out of everything she said, where did he get epidemic?
But I think this is more like the Black Death from the 14th century.
1/3 of the European population died. You're smarter than you look.
Everyone should know that. What did he need to scream for if there are only 3 zombies and the door that leads to this shot is right there?
Keep it down. Has anyone bitten yet?
Has anyone bitten yet?
From what I can tell, the only thing they react to are sounds. They can't see us, so it's pointless to hide from them.
Okay, I'm no zombie expert, but if this sound only theory really does work, then why are the zombies not running into each other with their constant loud moaning?
Why did you open your big mouth? We could have made it here just by taking care of the ones that are close by if you hadn't said anything.
She has a really good point that the excuse for yelling is just dumb. Yeah, the noise echoed, but it's most likely distorted and the zombies wouldn't be able to pinpoint the exact location. But yelling just as loud as talk as she did sure as hell didn't help. Fucking plot.
Ooh, you rude little otaku!
Saya's a dick to otakus. Tripped over nothing cliche.
I said, it's only dangerous if we keep going. I kind of agree with Sonoda.
Are these extras discount Gurren Lagann characters? Discount gas truck from Resident Evil 2. That's a shitty helmet if you were to hit it in the back where it is the strongest to cause enough brain damage to kill a zombie. Grand Theft Auto.
Hey, quit squirming!
Very interesting character in fucking Japan.
Hey, you got a fucking hot piece of ass here, you know that?
Steve Bloom voice acting this guy. They now come from the noise of the bat, much less the yelling and screaming for the past 3 minutes. Was that the fucking aliens dude on the money?
the so-called killing pandemic.
Man, they really tried to avoid anything that's related to the term undead. Like, what the fuck is killing pandemic? You can easily mislead that with cancer or bacon.
Good God, you're gigantic.
I know. I get that a lot.
Shit, there is nudity, but just as one episode, that's still a sin.
So she lives here with a friend of hers, isn't that right? Who is she? Sarah fucking Palin?
No, Japan is not in Sarah Palin's backyard.
Not a lot of friends.
These lip
No way. With the real ones.
What are you saying? You've done this before?
again with these lip flaps.
Oh my god, the class nerd's a card-carrying member of the NRA.
So, an American weeaboo?
These guns are definitely illegal, aren't they?
It's legal to purchase the guns in parts, but it is illegal if you put them together in this way.
That is the stupidest law ever.
What do you mean we're free to do whatever? What about the backup from the prefectural headquarters?
Fucking Steve Bloom, again.
This circulation of killing pandemic developed by our government in America.
Blame America, again. When did these protesters have time to buy and craft these posters and flags while there's a zombie apocalypse happening?
What kind of group it is? According to the flyer distributed
Yeah, just show this scene like I can read fucking Japanese when this is the dubbed version of the show. How come when it's subbed, they put time and effort to translate the text into the desired language? These cops have shitty aim for slow-moving targets 15 feet away.
Stop it! Stop shooting! She's still alive!
Why aren't the zombies attacking her with her loud yelling? Is there a smell factor that was explained in the manga and not in the anime?
You go! Go home! You don't seem to understand, my friend. I've been given strict orders to maintain public safety. By any means necessary.
And he is going to just whisper this important detail to the protesters. Wasn't the camera crew on the right side of the officer?
We should keep it down.
The dubbing company just fucking gave up in this episode, didn't they?
Hey, you look really good in threes.
I'm what?
They're drunk from a steam bath.
We'll take total responsibility. Just do it now!
This character has a different voice actor now.
At this rate, they're going to break through the barricade.
Episode 7 is the main turning point to where you really shouldn't watch this anime in public.
Daddy?
Introduction of a lolly character for lolly fans. And no, I'm not just saying it to say it. It's not like her character serves any plot benefit, and don't forget what kind of anime this really is.
Let us in!
Discount Jehovah's Witness. Unnecessary pipe organ playing in this scene. This music. Oh, now they go back to self-censoring.
The steering wheel is... it's on the wrong side!
How did she naturally go on the left side when she's used to vehicles being right steered? Her just sitting on the correct side for the first time is just off. These zombies not grabbing his ankles in this situation is just ludicrous. Bullfuckity shit. That is the quietest Humvee ever.
You and I have been bitten.
The president is bitten on the hand, but nobody on Air Force One was smart enough to chop it off.
Thank God. Bless the United States.
Did he just go upright left right?
Row, row, row your boat.
Tease of an upskirt on a fucking middle school character. See what I mean about the lolly fan base? And that's Arisu's underwear. So they teased an upskirt when she was wearing no underwear? Fucking Japan here.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
They put subtitles so you can understand the music, but not when there's fucking Japanese text.
Don't look! My underwear.
She is not wearing any.
I brought my girlfriend's clothes, so pick the ones you like.
She just puts clean clothes on the dirt.
You know, the Ryzen. The one used when we got our asses handed to us during the Pacific War.
We haven't seen a single one of them since this morning.
Obvious foreshadowing is obvious.
After the shot, keep the aim on the target and pull the slide. Shift the muzzle just a tiny bit.
You'd have to be an expert on the weapon to get that 20 feet spread he pulled off earlier. Okay, Psycho's boobs would have to be moving around 3,666 feet per second in order to dodge that bullet. Her boobs flop faster than a bullet. You'd think there'd be a little bit of an accident if that were to really happen. Maybe they'd fly away.
You nasty, stinking Walking Dead nerds!
She is shooting a shotgun, but a rifle casing popped out.
Zero!
The small dog is okay jumping 15 feet off the Humvee.
That's Takaki's mother?
The voice actor mispronounced Takagi's name. This act's title makes no sense.
I'll pick our ride.
How are they sure that any of the vehicles would have gas in them, especially the ones inside for show?
Did I ever tell you how much I like your taste?
Picking out the vehicle was her idea.
How about this?
They can use the stairs but can't walk on the slope?
I don't think anyone could either.
Jeez! You don't have to stare.
Why is she now shy if she was just wearing an apron and a thong a few episodes ago?
What's wrong? Don't you like it?
Revy from Black Lagoon cosplay.
Can't you tell when I'm just fucking with you?
First time the word fuck or any word related to it is said in the show.
A park?
Oh, come on. Don't you like merry-go-rounds?
Merry-go-rounds are at carnivals. The airtime this zombie gets just from a wooden sword is just retarded.
But to be honest, I enjoyed it.
This pipe organ is torture.
Nothing about me has changed. I realized that in front of the fountain.
That still doesn't explain why the kids were important enough to make her realize that detail. And they're gonna do their hanky-panky inside of a church.
Because whether you like it or not, I need you!
Roughly grabbing a woman's tits makes them mentally stronger, take notes. In this scene, Takashi's supposed to be standing right there, but in the next shot, he's gone. I can't even read that.
My boobs are killing me because you use them to balance an AK-47!
It was actually an M1A1.
Oh, I'm more than okay.
That was a useless flashback.
Haven't you thought about how hard it is to secure things like electricity and water?
And internet and Wi-Fi.
We'd have to find basic necessities. You think we could all just build a water treatment plant? Or a power station? Maybe the zombies would help us do it.
First time the word zombie is ever mentioned in the show.
We all feel the same way. We all feel the same way. So quit whining!
Shaking a woman wins the argument, take notes.
Do you think we should...
Why are they looking up when all the noise is coming from outside? Why is this zombie fast when 99% of the rest are slow as hell?
And so, even if they're your wonderful friends, beloved family members, and people you once loved...
This voice actor is trying way too hard.
A Japanese sword can break if it hits bone. It's useless after slicing 3 or 4 people.
Didn't Psycho kill like a dozen of them in the last episode with one? In this scene, there are stagnant characters standing next to the main characters, but in the next shot, they're gone.
If you ask for help now, I'm sure they'll let you in. They seem nice.
This character has a different voice actor now. And how is there still phone coverage while no one else knows about it?
This tainted world is about to perish because of its sin.
Oh, don't fucking start.
Help me, Mr. Shido! Let me in! I'll never talk back to you again!
This character has a different voice actor. Again!
Wait until your research is completed? Well, that's...
Is that fucking Sasuke from Naruto?
I see. That's the point you really want to make, isn't it?
Raising your hand to your face makes you look savvy.
She's a Nazi!
Is it me or did the voice actor almost mess up the word Nazi?
I'll tell you one of the girls' rules.
For no plot reason. Really unnecessary moaning.
November Kilo and Romeo Charlie.
Roger that. Number 1.
Damn, that was an easy combo for the nuclear launch codes. Also, it would be a real bitch if the drill codes and the real codes were mixed up.
Alright then, if you confirmed it, number 1.
Are these discount Crimson Tide characters?
It's not just America. Russia is shooting too.
Russia? I thought they couldn't afford to shoot missiles.
Russia can't afford to shoot nuclear missiles, confirmed. Also, NASA product placement. Japan getting nuked by the US again. Also, why would Japan be a threat to the US out of all countries? And why have an atmosphere blast at this point rather than a ground or sea level blast so it can actually do some damage? Fucking plot.
That light! Did anybody see the light?
Oh, fuck off, Steve Bloom.
Starting today, all of our nights are going to be darkness itself.
That made no sense in the English language.
More importantly, give me the phone!
Okay.
Kamuro's voice is coming from Takashi's character.
One got in!
Wasn't there 2 inside before? Did she just kill a zombie by stabbing it in the chest?
That's so cool. You're such a ditz.
The fuck's a ditz?
It's just like the Alamo!
That's not very encouraging.
What's with these American references coming from Japanese characters? I thought the Alamo was the only conflict with nothing else similar in history, especially coming from the east parts of Asia.
Are you okay?
He just one-armed a gun without his shoulder or the gun flying off. A fucking 4-ton Humvee doing that? Yeah, the Iraqi military should take notes.
Every single one of them you thought of, you were dead wrong.
Placement setting for a deserved season 2, except there won't be a season 2. That's a cool quote and all, but the irony is that T.S. Eliot was pretty wrong about the world ending during the Great War, because something called World War II happened. And that's because of Japan. Okay, I'm done.
To be continued.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop you fucking lying.
Good morning. Are you prepared for Jehovah's return? Because if you're not, I have a pamphlet. Well, fuck you, head-dead motherfucker.
These guns are definitely illegal, aren't they?
It's legal to purchase the guns in parts, but it is illegal if you put them together in this way.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.